All right, guys, it's time. This is LettucePlate. Welcome back to Teamfight Manager 2. We are in a new playtest. We're going to be starting a new save. One thing I noticed, I opened the game earlier today to see if I had access at all, if it worked or anything, and it was on version 0.2.0, and like an hour later, now it's at 0.2.1. So I don't know what they changed. When I saw that, I looked up for any changes and anything announced in the Discord and anything. I didn't see anything, so I don't know what this was. Maybe it's just a bug fix or something. But we are here. We are going to be playing through the new playtest with Serpent, and champions have ults. I think there's new champions in the game, and you can trade players. Guys, if you're interested in getting this game, it is free on Steam right now, but you have to apply to get access to the playtest. There's only a limited amount of spots, so go to the Teamfight Manager 2 Steam page if you want to play the game. I have my previous video that I've uploaded. It should be 2 before this. It's a little 5-minute video. It shows you how to do it. It's really easy. But yeah, we are here to play through the game. I have not seen any reviews, anyone talking about it on Discord. I've kept myself completely blind. I've just been keeping up with the devlogs. Like, I read all the devlogs up until the release of this. So I have no notions of whether it's good, bad. I've had some people message me on Discord hoping that I put out some videos and everything. I got to this as soon as I possibly could. Unfortunately, this came at like a really busy time for me IRL, so I'm not gonna get to play as much as I want to. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I already did some settings. I made the sound like way lower. It was really loud when I started up the game. But yeah, guys, welcome to Teamfight Manager 2. Let's get started with a new save. Do we have all the divisions? We do. We have Division 2. Okay. So one thing they said in the devlogs is that the ratings actually make a big difference now. And we actually have all 6 regions now. So they had North America, Korea, China, EU, like normal. But yeah, there's also South America and Japan as 2 additional regions from the primary 4 regions that would be a thing in real life. Normally, when I played on the demo, normally I would choose a team because I liked one of the players' like names. Shushe's a cool candidate. He's not the starter though, is he? No. So yeah, I'm gonna go through. All the names are randomized when you start the game. I'm gonna go through, find a player that I think is cool who also is a starter, because we only get to play a certain amount of games in the playtest. So I'll find a player that I like in real life, a League of Legends player, and once I do that, I will go ahead and send it and pick that team. I'd be kind of down to go with Rapid Storm. Let me click through. Ashley Kang is in the game. Hello? That's hilarious. I kind of want to do that just for the meme. We might play with Kinetic Surge, guys, just for the meme of having Ashley Kang as our jungler. That is so funny. There's Scary Jerry. Chronicler. All right, let's do it. Let's go with Kinetic Surge. We're going to play it with Ashley Kang. We got Rain Man mid as well, ex-TSM player, for those of you who know. We got Xiaohu bot lane, and my support looks like it's either Lenny. These two seem pretty evenly matched. Either Lenny or Sword. Yeah, are these actually selectable now? They're not. Okay, I was kind of assuming that these settings on the right here wouldn't be selectable, and, oh! AI teams will have... Okay, so this is pick ban. Oh! So in the devlogs, they talked about these bottom 2 switches here. So player attribute visibility just means that we have to scout players to find out their ratings, and the difficulty... is pick ban. We'll do normal pick ban difficulty. We can't change our team name or upload logos yet, but in the full game we will be able to do that. We'll be able to set completely custom team names and team logos and stuff. But we are starting as the 2nd best team in the main Korean division. Let's go ahead and get started. Hi everyone, Future LettucePlate here. This first episode is a lot of setup and administrative stuff. If you want to get to the actual gameplay of me actually playing matches, that'll start in the next episode. This first episode is basically all the build up until the season kind of starts, and then the matches actually will start in the next episode of the Let's Play. So just letting you guys know, if you want to skip ahead to watch that, feel free to do so. But there is a lot of like in-game time that happens before you actually get to play your first match. You have to go through a whole off-season of roster type stuff. There's a lot of simulating and waiting for the game to kind of move forward into the first game of the season. So I'm just letting you guys know that ahead of time. If you want the actual to watch the gameplay of the game, go ahead and go to the next episode. But yeah, thanks. There's no intro this time. So in the demo, there was an intro on like how to play and what the rules of the game were and everything. So that's interesting that there isn't that in the playtest. We have an inbox now. Very FM style process here, and the proceed button's at the bottom right. Was that always I think that was at the bottom right before. Welcome to your new role as coach of Kinetic Surge. I can recruit players until 2/3. Is that February 3rd or is that March 2nd? Thursday 1/1. Well, when I continue a day, I'll know. So who are we gonna get? I am 100% leaving Ashley Kang. That's just too funny. It looks like our top laner Zephyr is really, really strong. We have some high 90s and a lot of skills here. Mid laner Rainman, a lot of 80s, and then a lot of the those top skills there are actually pretty low, 60s and 70s. Ooh, 70s across the board for Xiaohu. Maybe a ADC could be what we're looking for. And it looks like Lenny is our starting support. So let me just go ahead and do that so that there's, nope, there we go. Put these guys into their roles. So I think these bottom 3 players, mid-bot support, are what we would be looking to replace, if anything. And Rainman, honestly, is really good. So maybe just bot support are what we'd be looking to bring in if we could do so. Team training plan. Does this... Skill dodge improvement. So these are the ones that a lot of our players were pretty poor in. So 5 to 6 a year. It's like 7 a year. Okay, let's just do that. Because our team is pretty much stacked at everything else. Maybe some of the mental stuff, calls, roaming, aggression. Maybe some mentals might be good. But our whole team, their worst attributes are their mechanics, so we'll do that. Let's do, sure, let's do that. All right, let's check out the schedule. So we have nothing on here yet. Maybe we don't get our schedule until much later? Oh, no, here we go. So, it looks like February 4th is when we get our first like scrims, and then this is our first match, or care Division 2. They put all the Division 2. Oh, they put every match here. Okay, I see. So there's 2 Division 2 matches, 2 Division 1 matches. It's just we play on the Thursday. Got it. Cool. Okay. And then here it is in list form. That's kind of messy if it's not just our team, so let's stick to the calendar. Rankings. So that's just the standings for the league. Okay. Here's the recruitment page. Contract status, all negotiations. Scout dispatch, we'll definitely be doing that, and then scouting list. So I guess that's where you do that. All regions. Let's do Korea since we're a Korean team for first. Let's do 16 to 20, young player, and then we'll do bot. Let's do a bot laner first because bot and support are kind of our biggest needs. I don't care about max salary. I don't care about the rest of this stuff. Just show me all the 16 to 20-year-old Korean bot laners. All right, so that guy's dispatched. So I can only do one at a time. Okay, only one scout at a time. That's fine. Solo rank. Okay, this was in the game before too, but it wasn't really like super like active or anything. We have $42 million. Okay, okay, easy. GG. Team info screen, champ info screen. Okay, so is there anything different here? Android. Okay, I didn't know the name of this character. The rest of them I knew before. So all the rest of these besides Ghost, so these top 2 rows were all in the demo. Ghost I knew from Teamfight Manager 1, and he has a very similar playstyle to Teamfight Manager 1. I don't know what Android is. I've never seen him before, and I think his ult was kind of like a Shen ult from League of Legends. Let's go ahead and read his abilities here on the bottom right. Fires a shockwave in a straight line that explodes in a circle, dealing damage and slowing. So that's kind of sounds like Jace Q. It even kind of looks like Jace Q. Create a force field around the body for a time to reflect projectiles back at enemies. Oh my god, it's like Mel W. Sorry for comparing literally everything I see to League of Legends. That's just how my brain is going to work for the actual functionality of the characters. Grants a shield equal to 1500 to a designated ally within 960 range. Teleports to the designated ally after 0.8 seconds. Yeah, so that's literally Shen ult. That's exactly Shen ult. It's a shame that he doesn't really have CC, though. So he teleports to an enemy, and then he just deals damage. And that's kind of it. It's a weird kit because what are like his base stats like? 1100 HP. He ends up with 2400. So he's a tank. Yeah, he's like a full tank. What's his damage? At level 12, 146. Yeah, so he's like a full tank. The ult sounds pretty good, but the rest of the kit kind of doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't really, for a tank, there's like no utility there. I'll have to see what the slow is. What the slow is like. Doesn't sound too great off the bat. Let me read Ghost since he wasn't in the demo. And by the way, guys, major change. Every champion in the game has ults now. So instead of 2 abilities, they have 3 abilities, and it's an even stronger, more powerful ability as well on the ultimate. Become untargetable, dash in a straight line. That's right. And then level 3, dash a short distance and damage. Can be used 3 times really quickly. And then if I remember correctly, the ult refreshes the basic skills. Yep, every time you get a kill, Ghost resets his basic skills. Okay, so item info. This is something that I love this page. This is something I requested while I played the demo that I think they needed to add to the game, and they did, and it looks so good, and it has all the what the items build out of and turn into, all the stats and costs. I love this so much. A lot of people for the demo did this by hand, where they had a character that built all of these items, and then they would like pause the game and write down all the stats and everything like that. I did my own sheet like that, but I don't think I caught every single item. But now it's all in the game itself. Oh, and you can filter it. Oh my gosh, this is so nice, guys. Awesome. Okay, and then stats, there's nothing there yet. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and proceed. Does it go for today? Transfer offer for our bot laner. We'd like to recruit Xiaohu from your team. Offer that. We have 2 more days to respond. Okay. I don't have a backup AD carry, and I also don't know what where's recruitment? I also don't know. All negotiations. There's a lot of bot laners on the move. Okay. How do I can't search for players that are on another team, or is that what this does? Scouting list? Maybe I just look for like a bigger range of ages. I haven't continued today, so I don't expect anything to show up. I have 3 days to answer, so I'll just proceed. Acquiring Nolan. Is this showing up in my inbox? Because this player is not on my team, and I haven't done anything with him. But is he showing up because I recruited him? Why is that guy showing up in my feed? None of these players are really that much better than my ADC. Bluffing. Oh my god, the guy's terrible. Let's max salary, max transfer fee. Let's do ready to play. Make sure that they're actually good. Sweet. I love the recruitment and scouting element of these types of games. Broken Blade, the 80 carry? He's pretty good, but he's kind of just on par with what I already have. Yeah, he's on the team that's right below us. Potential very high. So he's 23 with very high potential. It's what it's telling me. What is Xiaohu's 25? All 70s. It looks like Broken Blade was better. Yeah, Broken Blade, marginally. He's like marginally better. Okay. Let's, just for the sake of doing a transfer, let's see. So that's their listed transfer fee. Binary is expected to demand a transfer fee of $4 million. Okay, so let's offer like let's offer. Oh, this is kind of weird how this works. Let's just offer 3 and see what they say. It's below this, the valuation amount and the asking for amount. Let's see how this works. So I lowballed them. Let's see how the negotiating works. Oh my, wait. Yeah, this Zeus is on the best team. All right, let me, I forgot about him. Let me go ahead and offer for him. Let's offer like 5.3. Oh, expected to demand a transfer fee of that much. They have no intention of selling him. Okay, what if I just offer about what they want? So we're on the deadline for this. I'm going to go ahead and accept it just because we're looking at 2 players anyway. So where's he going again? Grid Strikers. Who are you? Are they in my league? They are. View roster. Here we go. So who's their ADC? Oh, yeah, he's got like 30s and 40s. Yeah, they have like no one. What's the rest of their team? Wow, this is a really this is like a really mixed bag. Like this guy has like 99s and stuff in the jungle, and then they're like their mid laners like all 30s. Oh, they have 4 mid laners on their roster. Okay. So this is probably their mid laner, 60s and 70s. Okay. So I'm assuming I can get one of these 2 players. So let's go ahead. Negotiation, transfer fee. Let's see if we can get like 4.5. Rejected for Broken Blade. We can go back in for him and Zeus. Solo queue analysis report. Okay. So let's see. Berserker, Jiangxi. For top lane is popular. Ghost Sniper Archer, popular for their Ninja Pole Warrior mid. Ogre Executioner bot lane. Swordsman Dual Blader support. Demon support? Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on in solo queue? It sounds like League of Legends. Xiaohu, they accepted. What does that mean? Did I sell him? Failed. No, he's still on my team. I don't... You can now start negotiations with the player. This is a bug, no? Or like a... should be selling him to this team. I don't know what this means. Maybe he disappears from my team. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Can I click on him? Negotiations failed. Ooh, I might not have an ADC. That guy's okay. Oh, wait, I have my recruitment page. So he found these, but we already... I don't know how long the... So if the negotiation fails, which they didn't even come back with a counteroffer, so I guess that logic might not be in the game yet. It just locks us out of being able to try and get him. I'm gonna proceed one day. Maybe we get some more scouting. Maybe kinetics. Okay. I assume that means they both accepted the offer for him, like the counteroffer or whatever. This is probably the best place to find an ADC. So it looks like these, like Pop and Kadir, it looks like these guys are kind of who we're looking at for some of the better ones. This guy's 20, this guy's 19. Let's just get a 19-year-old. Why not? Is he Korean? Nebula Sentinels. Are they in our division? So Pop is on Azure Phantoms and Kadir's on Nebula Sentinels. Azure Phantoms. Nebula Sentinels are not... They're a Chinese team. So let's go for these guys' player. Pop. And let's offer over the amount that they want. So they want 3.2 mil. Let's do like 3.75. Let's just... Oh, they have no intention of selling him. Ew. That could be a problem. They have other ADCs, though. Transfer offer for Lenny. I have other supports. Are they good? They're not, like, the worst players in the world. I won't. I'll just do one transfer so I can keep kind of, you know, so I can move forward with this. Although the guy I just offered for said that they weren't interested in selling him. So this guy might be worth trying to get since he's a sub. Screw it. 4 million? Nope. I mean, I have way more money than that. Like, I can afford it. Screw it. Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Oh, it went down. Why did it go down after, like, one day? Xiao's now a part of Hyperjump. Great. So I don't have an AD carry. Okay. Let's hope I can buy one. Oh, nice. They came back with a counteroffer. Sweet. Let's do it. Except, gimme, gimme, gimme. All right, now I negotiate the contract. He expects a minimum salary of 235k. I'm just gonna give him what he wants. Key player and is not interested in leaving. An exceptional offer is required. Okay, let's just bump him up. Key player, 2 years. Pog bonus of 4k. Make offer. We're throwing him the bag, even though he's like on par or maybe even slightly worse than the guy that we just had. Oh. Let's reject. So, cool. So they have message answer required. My scout found a new player. Xiaohu. Wow, really? Huh. How about that? Good work, Scout. Weekly training report. Nice. One of my players got better. Pop has proposed recruitment conditions. 475k. Sure, I don't care. So this playtest, guys, the time in game goes through half of one split. So you only play 9 games in this playtest. So you go through an off season where you can trade players like this, and then you play 9 matches, and then that's the whole playtest. I'm gonna reject any sales. I'm not worried about that right now. I did purchase that player, right? He is on my team. Yes, Pop. Yes, we did get him in. Okay, so we have a full lineup again. I'm just gonna rock with it. I might skip ahead to whenever the game starts. So we're on January 18th, and our first game isn't until the 4th. I can't sim ahead, can I? I guess in the meantime, I might as well dispatch a scout to find a prospect player. Let's cancel this. Let's do prospect. Let's do like 19 and under, all positions in Korea. Dispatch. Let's look for a prospect player that we like. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of clicking through rumors and scouts and stuff until matches start. I guess if I were to give feedback to the devs, one thing that would be really helpful is some way to, like the vacation feature on Football Manager, where you just skip to a date that you can set, like a preset date that you just skip to, and then you can get all the messages at once, or a rolling proceed, where if there's not a critical email, that it just keeps proceeding automatically, something like that, where you can move through the game a bit faster. Because, like, I know it's just a playtest and everything, and they want to give a bunch of time in the off season for people to like play around with the player transfer system, but at the moment, like, if I made my team, or I want to just play with the team that I already like spawned into the game with, I kind of want to just get to matches, and I have to click proceed like actually like 20 times to get to the first couple of matches of the season. But I don't mind. It's okay. Listen, I'm more than happy that we get something to play with Teamfight Manager again. I have been itching to play this game. I see at the bottom left we have manager traits and gaming house. That's pretty cool. You can upgrade your facilities and stuff like that. Maybe it's something they're going to add in the main game. Oh my god, someone bought Zeus. Crazy. I'm wondering what, like, this guy's a free agent. I wonder what dictates, like, very high potential and score and stuff. Because this guy has all, like, 5 to 10 attributes, and this guy is in, like, the 30s and 40s. But they have the same, like, potential and score ratings, so it's kind of weird. I don't know what determines those. Reject transfer offers. I think they talked about that they were going to do an academy system in the main game. So you actually have a use case for your prospects and your team. I'm just going to click through until a match starts, I think. Azure Phantoms match analysis report. Okay. Projected picks. Their star player is their top laner. Looks pretty decent. Core player. I'm going to go ahead and save the game, guys, and then we're going to go ahead and get into our first match in the next little segment here. Maybe I cut it off into a new episode. If I do, thank you guys so much for watching kind of the intro to this episode. We'll be playing in a match next time.